Hi guys, I'm Basil and welcome to my POV review of the new and the old Land Cruiser 79 series. Now these two machines are quite desirable cars and these are proper enthusiast cars. So when Toyota decided they were going to make the new one, people were like, I'm not really sure. A lot of people actually prefer this, but that is just because this one came with a lot of changes which a lot of people are not used to. But Toyota did that just because they wanted to make this car more usable and last longer. Now, what changes am I talking about? First of all, this car used to come with a V8 turbocharged engine, around 201 horsepower and around 430 newton meters of torque. Apart from that, the sound that this car used to make, I mean, you can't compare. It's just an amazing sound overall. While this one comes with a 2.8 liter GD6 engine. So the basic Toyota Hilux, the engine that they're putting in every car that they have right now, that is basically one of those things which took out the spirit from the car that used to be a legend. But anyway, the reason they did it is because of more efficiency. So in terms of raw numbers, this car is actually more powerful. So around 208 horsepower. So not too much in terms of horsepower, but 500 newton meters of torque. Another big sort of enthusiast thing that they did with this new one was they changed to an automatic gearbox. So as you can see, that is an automatic gearbox. It still has the same transfer case and off-road modes and everything, but this one used to come with a 5-speed manual gearbox. Now let me show you guys the engine that people are really out here raving about and talking about how this is actually taking the spirit out of what this car used to be. So just look at that. Now this specific unit, by the way, is quite interesting. Oh, and by the way, it's available for sale here at Casto. But as you can see, just look at that piping. That goes all the way down there up to this front mount intercooler. That is just basically a reliability mod that is specific to this specific unit. Most of them don't come with that. You'll have to do that yourself. But as you can see, quite a nice addition. It makes everything feel and look that much more intentional. This metallic bumper, quite a nice addition. And one really big difference that I'm noticing at the front here is, as you look at this headlight and the indicator is one single unit, while on this other one the headlight is over here while this one is on the side. Now this is sort of a nod to retro original Toyota designs and the way it used to look kitambo before they changed it to this, and it's just sort of Toyota trying to go back to the old but with modern stuff. With this specific unit, you do get a plastic bumper, you get that fog light down there, on that one you get that fog light as well, quite a nice stuff. And on the side you get these wheels, Dunlop tires. The rims are basically the same size, but this one has bigger tires. And of course, we love tires that are written in white. To the side, one really cool thing, or rather one extra cool thing. I've talked about a lot of cool things in this video. This specific unit has a lot of sound deadening material. So at the back here, this is the only place in this car which I can show you this because it's everywhere in the car. But as you can see, we have sound deadening material in this car everywhere. Just makes the panels feel that much more premium. Just feel the door closing. Compare that to this. You can just tell that this one is a little bit more teeny, while this one is a lot more solid. This one also has this sound system which is aftermarket, that manual gearbox that I was talking about. And this is basically what this car used to be. Basically a very rough, or rather tough off-road machine, with a little bit of storage over there, more storage on your glove box. And in terms of spacing, that's how much legroom you get at the front, and over here you get that much headroom. This is on the passenger side of this machine, while on the other car, I'll show you the one that is in the driver's seat. But as you can see, the interior is basically the same type of cup holder over there, same manual handbrake. The gear is the only difference. That one, your gear selector for your off-road modes or your transfer case is over there. AC controls, simple stuff. Basically the same stuff. Even the gauge cluster is basically the same. One other thing that they added was this. Previously, the only way you'd open this is by inserting the key over there and opening. But with this new one, you can open and lock only that. And look at that. Who doesn't like this, which you can pull or push? Quite a nice feature over there. At the back, the same amount of leg room, the same amount of headroom, and in this other one, Still, this specific one also has this extra cover, but underneath, basically the same type of material. Now, these two cars, why, or rather, which would you guys pick? Towards the back, this one has this canopy. Under here, you have that LX V8 lettering over there with that spare wheel at the back. The thing with this one is this is a foreign use, so it has some modification, while this one is a 0 mileage car, so no modifications done on this one. So which would you guys rather have between these two machines? I know my choice. I know I'd definitely pick the V8, but in real sense, this one is more efficient, more reliable, more powerful. This one is we're just loving this one because of that extra bit of nostalgia that we have with a lot of these older cars. You have this, by the way, a snorkel over there. Inside here, the same gauge cluster, just basic bare bones. I mean, you wouldn't expect any less. This is meant to be a car that can sort of keep wars going. That's what, in the Asian terrain where people are really fighting, tough bare bones as can be. Now, if you're interested in more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button and share. Makes the video get proper views and proper traction, and that way you can be viewing more of my videos.